Yo, I decided to challenge you one-on-one. I thought about the battle quite clearly. You can't see my face, but you know that I'm a disgrace because of everything that you said and done. Perplexed destinations, causing my body to entail everything that I failed at. I led this whole country, I led this beginning to be able to say I was a tail rat. One new boss set of a lyrical genius that committed a crime of saying that it was just in a tattoo. Looking at me, I'm looking at you. Everybody's confused but the person in the room. Checking for the crop. Checking for the people that you used to care about and love. Before you decided that in 15 fucking seconds and 154 tattoos later, you thought that you could be better than bow and arrow and a shiny fucking crop. Like the bust set of a lyrical genius that you could notice if there was no perplexed honor or failure. Thinking that you were the best in Australia. This is a battle, this is a call out, this is also a tap on the chin for the title that you claimed and you decided was yours before I even got a chance to go and hop in. You rapped with that coward really. It made me feel weak to my stomach. I thought about all of the seconds that I came and honored this game for nothing. Me perplexedly choosing the honor to shadow that you would dispose of your career. Now you consider me choking. That's not a high possibility anymore. I'm the one floating. I'm the one that deserves all of that coward that drank all of your yeast from all of the STDs that I got from my curse. You think about the fact that your honor rose across mountains. You think about the fact that you were sailing to be mentioned in the same sentence as the God of this country. You speak in your honor and your snake tongue as a deliverance of fact. I had to get 2 tattoos to say that I was a snake so that I could handle a fact. Remember this when you said that you see it all. Remember this when you said that shining was just another pop in your fucking feather to titillance everybody else's statue to think that there was a perplexed honor of destination. Now what I'm saying is there was 2 of us, me and you in this whole country, no point of view, to be able to say that I was just shaking. You must be thinking that this is honor of the fact. You don't even understand that it was the deliverance of rap. The honor of scale to say that it was just another tat. The fact that I have to wear this curse mark because my little boy, who's ex of my ex, decided that they would be my son, delivered another person's final outcome. Now check for the rule. Check for the fact that you know. You say you've seen it all. You ain't seen nothing like this before. Now check for another scale of factor of no. Mate, if I was doing this for my country, I'd have to be able to say that, oh no, tick back for another fick back. I'd be able to say that fick back. Mate, Kerser2 360. Think about it for 3 seconds. You're nuts and crazy to think that you could even say that at 26, you could say that in your country, you were the pharaoh that decided to stop slavery. Stop selling all the kids for all the sex offenders on the street that think about the seconds of twilight that you get what you need. My belief in the fact that I believe, could guide this country across any storm. The one that's coming for you is not the one that was happening when my mother of my child, my ex-girlfriend, decided that it was me that was thinking about that fucking sweet, delicious outcome that you crave with your girl. You think that you're smart because you make it your world. I'll make it so you can never see this kid again so you understand the feather that dropped in my cap. Because believing in you and believing in me clearly didn't get me the honor on the street, so I had to go and serve another kid to do that. Now what happened when me and you were just popping in the crib or just chilling out like Wombat, catching all of the didgeridoos, thinking about the money that you made or the fact that you knew about everybody else's perception before it was your selection that knocked everybody else's point of view? Why am I backing up? I don't know, maybe my body's in pain. But the curse on my back is actually tickling my foot, saying, you'll never see your girlfriend again. I want this resolved. I want this put down for the fact that everybody else delivered on someone else's spot. You said you were 1. I reckon you were 18 when you got the whole lot. That's not a funny thing to say. That's a particular outcome when you won the money that early. But you think about me, and I'll think about you, and oh no, it's just me, another girlie. Thinking that you cross, thinking that you're here, thinking that you knew how to do what you have to do. Mate, if this is me in my perception, I'm in my living room thinking about the fact that I'll never do anything that I had to do to get my point across to you, that I'll be thinking about how many cops you blew, to be able to say that I dropped the blue, to be able to pick another part of the system, to be able to label me another dishonourable rat. So if I'm thinking about all the cops that you blew and battling you, it's 2 on the chin. You can't handle that. Now you look at every other skill set and mindset of deliverance that you'd be able to particularly know. You thinking that you're banging on your chest because you're thinking that you're better than me, or you better just go and shatter your own ego. Think about the nastiest thing you've ever done to a person and how you're going to considerate that hate to distribute it to another person's existence. Not think about the fact, oh yeah, I just made it, tell them all how. Oh no, I've seen it all. No, I've seen way too many bitches. Convincing these kids to watch porn on their screen while they're watching you in the fucking scene, mate. Thinking you're fucking ironic or iconic because you want to be like me because you can't even see how you sleeve straight. Was that you or was that me in that dishonourable mention? I could actually perception or know my curve. You're thinking that your dick's attached because you got 16 inches, but not one of them were losing the fact that you'd be able to fucking say that was another disregard of the fact that your honour would be able to deliver on the fact that you hurt. Mate, if it was me and you on a fucking cut blade, cut scene, cut jet, I'd be thinking about the fact that you'd be thinking about the red hot blood. They'd be dripping down your chest every time they get 2, and you'd be thinking about the rhythm of the sun. Leo, if you're watching, if you see this ever in your lifetime and you know this coward will never be better than your dad. Because I just sorted him with a diss track. You know what he said? Bo, give it 5 minutes and I'll be back. He gave me his word, and guess what he really was? He deserves a spot as the scene. He thinks about his honour and does not dishonour of the fact that everybody just wants to be like me. You know how many curses someone would have to take before they realised it was you from the start? Oh, mate, it'd be iconic to be able to say that there was this much blue in the fact that you'd be saying that you were laughing at art. I mean, laughing at the particular factor of motion, of skill set, of undeniable will? Or were you crying in that corner when they said in 5 seconds, that's not even going to be your girl? Look, we're laughing at every political outcome of whatever source you use to be able to say there was another outcome or particular outcomes of delivering faction of the fact that you knew. How many cowards it would take to be able to say you bring a knife to a sword fight. Oh, my dick's bent. Oh, but my dick's cursed. So I know what it's like to be like you. That's 3, butter. Take 'em, butter.